Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Well, I'm here at my kitchen table today. I'm going to show you a couple things, but first of all, just some comments from my last few videos. I thought I'd catch you up with them first, and then I'm going to tell you a story about some of the fun things it is being a YouTuber, so stand by for that. So yeah, a couple comments that I've been receiving lately from my other videos. First of all, thanks everybody for your support. It is tremendous how many people have joined me on this channel just to have me talk about everyday stuff for me, as well as I'm getting a lot of suggestions from my keto video and saying different snacks and recipes to try and how to keep my carbs down, etc., etc. So I appreciate everybody's comments and suggestions, and I'm going to take quite a few of them up in my goal. Good news is I'm back in ketosis today, and I did drop some weight yesterday, so things are back on track. Number one. Number two, a lot of people were saying, I hope my friend is grateful and things like that for getting her home in time for her job and everything. And yes, she's extremely grateful. The second she got back into town, she called me on the phone and I had a hard time getting her off. She was just thanking and thanking and thanking and thanking, and she's promised to make me, and I suggested this to her, she's going to make me her seafood pasta, and I don't know what she puts in it. She's kept it a secret from me, but she does a really good seafood pasta, and I want the recipe because I'm a good cook and I want to make that. But there's something in it and I don't know what it is because I don't make cream sauces a lot. Yeah, it's absolutely excellent. So, YouTube. A lot of people are asking me, how do I start on YouTube? What do you do? How did you get going? How do I start if I want to do something? So, first off, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you have to put up a YouTube channel. It sounds so simple, and every place you go out there, people are going to say the exact same thing. You have to start. Don't put it off. The more you put it off, the more likely it is that you will not do it. You want to start recording and put up videos whenever you can, but don't just put videos up for the sake of putting up a video. Put up a video that you're happy with, something that you want to say, something that you want to show, something along those lines. And try and pick your target audience. When I started my channel, it was travelers, and eventually I knew, hey, you know what? My expertise is cruising, so it turned into a cruising channel. And I focus on that market, and that's how you grow your channel. If you have a video on, today I went to the market and I did some healthy shopping, and then your next video is talking about some YouTube scandal that's going on out there, and then your next video's talking about a politician that did something, and then your next video's a gaming demonstration. It's too all over the place. It'll be very, very hard to pick up an audience that way. So if you have a message and something you want to share with people and tell people and you think they'll be interested in it, just shoot some videos. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I bought a obsolete camera, my very first camera I used. It was a Canon T4i, and they had T7s out when I bought that T4. In fact, they were getting rid of everything. And so, yeah, and don't be afraid to use things in your videos to make them fun. And so here's something that happened in our videos that we do about movies and entertainment. One of the things we like to do is we like to have coffee. In fact, coffee's in part of our intro. And we like to have a lot of different mugs with different things on them. Some of them will have a Disney character or a Marvel character or a funny saying on them, and we like to do that. Well, last night, Mark came over with some cups that he picked up for free on a Facebook giveaway kind of place. If you want them, come and get them kind of thing. And yeah, well, how many did he get? Well, let me show you. Well, there, that seems like quite a few. Wait. Okay, that seems like a lot of. Okay, I think you know what? Not done yet. Okay. That's just what he brought over for me. My cupboards are already full of mugs that we have for the channel. So it should be pretty interesting to see if any of these are worth using whatsoever. But yeah, little things like this can go a long way in just, making your channel a little entertaining. Don't be afraid to make fun of yourself and your situation. And by all accounts, no matter what you do, never put on a persona. Always be yourself. I can't stress this enough. Because if you put on a persona and pretend to be something you're not, at some point, that comes out. At some point, you'll be called out for it. How many times have you seen, if you're a YouTuber, you follow YouTuber people, and you see big YouTubers get called out for things because they all of a sudden go off their normal personality and what they're displaying on film. You should be, what you see is what you get. And if you do that and you're just yourself, your followers who end up joining your channel will follow you because they like you. And you don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake. You don't have to just do things that don't make you happy or anything like that. Just have fun doing it. If it's not fun, it's not worth doing. And that's my biggest advice to everybody. The other thing I would say is don't be one of those people just chasing views and clicks. Nothing can, you may get a video to go viral by doing something utterly disgusting and stupid. Like, remember all those people who were going around licking ice cream in stores and then putting them back? Well, they're disgusting people. It's not funny. It's not worth anything. And they are disgusting human beings, to be frank. That somebody would do something like that to somebody who could be unsuspecting and buy that later on. Or even the very first woman who did that video, she spawned numerous other people to do it because all of a sudden she blew up and everyone was talking about it. But guess what? She's not popular. She's not a big YouTuber. Nobody knows her name. Nobody knows nothing because she was an idiot. And if you're one of those people, you will fall faster than you will grow. Trust me on that. I watch it all the time. People chasing what they call clout. I'm going to chase clout. But the reality is, slow and steady and true to yourself and be honest, that's the way to gain a following that is worthwhile. I can't stress that anymore. Be yourself. Don't do stupid things just to try and get a viral video out there because it won't go anywhere and you'll end up hurting yourself in the long run. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I cringe when I see some of those dumb things people do out there just looking for clicks and looking for subscribers, because It gives everybody else a bad name, and who knows, some people can get seriously, seriously hurt doing some of the dumb things they're doing. And a lot of people who have done that ice cream challenge thing that was going around actually ended up in jail over it, and huge fines. So is it worth it? No, not in the least. So that's just a little bit of insight. The biggest thing is, if you want to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. Now, later on, I will tell you about the equipment I use, editing I use, green screens, camera equipment, you name it, recording. I will talk about all that stuff and give you suggestions and maybe show you what all the things that I use. And I did it very, very slowly. I built up all my gear, I built up my knowledge, and I did it from scratch. I knew nothing about any of this when I started. And so in 3 years, I think I know a little bit more about what I'm doing. Some would disagree. But you know what? I have a lot of fun doing it. And after all, isn't that what's truly, truly important? Get rid of everything else. If you have a lot of fun doing this, then start doing it and do it as much as you want or as little as you want. Don't make it a job. Don't make it a chore. Don't make it as something you have to do. Make it something you want to do. And that is the true secret to becoming a YouTuber.